carefully putting the money inside her stepson's bag so she can later accuse him of stealing it, not knowing her own biological daughter has seen it and removed the money. With the evidence safely removed, both siblings proceeded to walk towards the car where their father was waiting to drive them to school. Upon reaching the car, the father, unaware of the silent drama that I just played out, instructed the children to get into the car so he can drop them off at school. The wife suddenly feigned a moment of panic. She rampaged through her pockets, her expression transferring from calm to distress. She told her husband that her money is missing and he should call the children out. The husband was surprised. He called the children, but what does they have to do with the money? The wife said she's sure the son is the one that must have stolen the money. The act was a masterful display of deception, designed to manipulate the father's perception and potentially indiscriminate the stepson. Dragging the stepson to one side, she asked him where the money is, but the boy told her he has no idea of the money she's speaking of. Repeating the question, and when the boy still insisted he didn't carry any money, she slapped him, claiming he's the one that stole the money. The father was surprised. Why are you slapping him when there is no evidence that he's the one that took the money? I think you are getting out of hand. Why would you call him a thief? The wife with confidence said that the boy is a thief. When the husband asked her if she has any evidence, she said yes, that she has evidence of the boy stealing the money. The husband said he doesn't have time for this. He was supposed to take his gorgeous daughter and handsome son to school, and she, the wife, is delaying them. When the wife still continued saying it is the boy that stole her money, not even considering the fact that her daughter might have taken the money and not the boy. The husband asked the boy if he was the one that took the money. The boy said no. Collecting the boy's bag, he gave it to his wife, instructing her to check the bag. The woman collected the bag with confidence, so sure because she was the one that put the money there. But when she checked it, the money was nowhere to be found. She was confused. In her mind, she was like, where could the money be? She continued checking. Maybe she made a mistake. Maybe it wasn't in that particular partition. She opened the main side of the bag. She opened the side of the bag. She checked everywhere, but there was no money. She was surprised because she was the one that put money there to implicate the boy. Angry that her plan is not working, she tried to drag the boy and beat him, but her husband stopped her. The husband dragged the boy to his side and gently helped him with the bag. The woman wasn't still satisfied. She tried dragging the boy again. She wanted to descend on him. Give me the money. I am sure you are the one with it. Where is the money? She asked the boy. The husband told her she is getting out of hand. She should stop immediately. At that point, her biological daughter came with the money and asked her if that is not the money she is looking for. The woman descended on the girl when the girl told her she saw when the woman put the money in the son's bag. The husband at this point, confused on what is going on, asked the wife to keep quiet so he can hear what the little girl is saying. But the mother was threatening her real daughter, telling her to keep quiet. Confident that her father would come to her rescue if her mom tried to do anything, the girl proceeded to tell the father everything, but the mom dragged her. At this point, the husband was confused. Why are you trying to shut the little girl up? Let her speak. She said she saw something. Let her tell us what she sees. Turning back to his little girl, he asked the daughter, tell your father, what did you see? The girl, at that point, confident, she told her father everything. She said she saw when the mother carried the bundle of money and put in her stepbrother's school bag. The father, hearing this, was angry and he descended on the wife. How dare you? He asked. He demanded for the money, but when the wife hesitated, he descended on her again. The woman shouted, and the man forcefully collected the money from her. Hi, your husband, I gave you money to go and do something. Instead of you using the money to do what you were supposed to do, you decided to use it and frame my own son and then accuse him of stealing it. But thank God for having a smart daughter who loves her brother. You want to cause discord between two siblings? What kind of a mother are you? The wife angrily asked the man if that is the reason he slapped her. The man, still angry, said if she does not calm down, he will do it again. The husband was angry, and he already has realized that even at this point, the wife doesn't see anything she did as wrong. She still thinks she is right in her actions. The wife, turning to the little boy, said it is because of him that the husband is slapping her. But her real daughter, seeing that her stepbrother is innocent of all the accusation, told the mom that the boy is innocent. The husband attempted to reason with his wife. How can you display such wickedness in front of these children? Do you know how embarrassing this is for us? The wife's response was a jarring mix of anger and bitterness. I am not sure I gave birth to a daughter like you. A lion cannot give birth to a goat. Come here. Come here, she called the daughter. The husband was shocked. Do you want our daughter to join you in telling lies? He asked. Is that what you want to teach her? Calling the daughter to his side. Come here, sweetie. I want to congratulate you for looking out for your brother. The praise was a clear endorsement of the daughter's action. The husband told the children to enter the car so he can drop them off, but the wife called the stepson back. The father refused her to harm his son. He told her to stop whatever is causing her to behave this way. The wife was so angry. She said it is because of the husband that the daughter is now siding with the son. But the husband told her that her daughter is quite wise. She, a girl of 7 years, is advising you, her mother, on the right thing to do. If your daughter did not see what you did, that is how I would have been here, wasting my time over a crime that has not been committed. How can you be this heartless? How can you not have an atom of conscience? The wife boldly said that she doesn't have conscience. She never claimed to have any conscience. As far as the boy, her stepson, is still in the house, she will not display any sympathy or mercy towards the boy. The husband told the wife that if she harmed the boy in any way, she is going to lock the wife up. But the wife said the husband can't do so because she is 5 months pregnant. And her doctor has confirmed that it is a baby boy, so she does not need another boy in the house. The husband told her if she commits any crime, that will not stop the securities from locking her up. A criminal will always be a criminal, no matter what. The wife, underestimating the husband and thinking he cannot do that to her, told the husband that she doesn't care. The husband, to prove how serious he is, proceeded to make a call to the police station, asking for some people to come and arrest the wife. The wife here still thinks it's a joke. She continued saying the husband cannot do that to her. She is the wife and she is pregnant, so the husband cannot arrest her. While the wife was busy battling words with the husband, the police arrived. The wife was still laughing, thinking it was all a joke and maybe the husband was trying to prank her. But the husband told the police officer that the woman standing beside him is his wife and he is giving them full authority to deal with her anyhow they see fit. The husband told the police officer of how his wife tried to frame her stepson this morning, but unfortunately for her, she was seen by her own biological daughter and the daughter said the truth. How the wife didn't know that she was seen by the daughter, or maybe she thought the daughter would side her. When the husband was about to go to school, she started telling him of how she can't find her money. But thank God for his smart daughter who exposed the mother and told him everything. Showing them the money as evidence, he instructed the police to take her to the station. The wife stubbornly said she can't follow them to the station because she is pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant. The husband told her he has been staying with her in the house and she didn't inform him. All of a sudden, she's now saying today she's pregnant. The husband still insisted the police take her to the station. Once they get there, they should run a test to confirm. At that point, the wife, seeing it is getting serious, began to plead with the husband. The police assured the husband that they know their job and they will do it accordingly. The husband made it clear to them that he is not saying they should arrest her and put her in prison. Rather, they should put her in detention. They should detain her for some days. If she wants water, it should be given to her. Let her sit there and maybe she can rethink her actions. The wife tried everything possible not to follow them. She pleaded. When she sees it didn't work, she started saying she's not going with them just because she's pregnant. She insisted she's pregnant and she shouldn't follow them. The husband said he wasn't aware of this until this very moment, so she should follow them. If you come back and still try to harm my son, I will have you arrested. How can a woman goes into a man's life and your primary aim is to remove what was there already, just so you can take a position no one is dragging with you? You knew from the start that this man has a son, a child already. You accepted to marry him. Then why would you try to take that son out of the man's life? If you know you won't be able to accept a single parent's child, do not get married to that person to avoid any situation that might lead to this. Always and always show love to people around you. This little boy was sent out of the house by the stepmom. After being sent out of the house, the stepmom decided to frame him up as a thief. But alas, the tricker can also be tricked. The little boy sharply removed the money from his bag and put it in the woman's pocket. The woman, not noticing this, stepped back into the house, swearing that with this evidence, she can actually get the father of this child to send the boy out of the house. A few minutes later, the woman came out of the house, pretending as if she has been looking for her money. She slapped the boy, accusing him of stealing her money. She said the boy has stolen money from her and he should return it. The boy said he hasn't touched any of her money. She slapped him and said he should stop lying, that she is sure he's the one that took her money. The boy still insisted he hasn't touched any of her money. The woman said the boy is a useless son of a useless father, that he will leave the house today. She went on to tell the boy how deep her hatred for him run, saying he is a thief and she is sure that his mom that gave birth to him is also a thief, because it is only a thief that can give birth to a thief. She said a lion cannot give birth to a goat. Only a goat can give birth to a goat. You are a thief. Your mom, I'm sure, is also a thief. Bring out my money this minute, else I will slap the living hell out of you. The father of the boy, who is the woman's husband, hearing all the commotion, came out from the backyard. What is going on? Turning to his wife, he asked her, what is going on? The woman said, ask this your stupid son and don't ask me any stupid question. Your son stole my money. He took all my money and I want him to return my money before you sent him out of the house. I kept some money in my room. Now I can't find it. And I'm sure it is this boy that took the money. And I have asked him to leave this house. The husband paused her for a minute. You asked my own son to leave this house since morning? The woman said yes. And where will you send him to? The husband asked. You asked my own son to leave my own house. Where do you want him to go and stay? The wife, having no respect for the husband, said, look, let me tell you, you and I know that you cannot get me pregnant. And I'm sure this boy standing right here is not your son. The mother must have picked him off the street and claimed he's yours. The man was surprised that his own wife would address him in such manner. The wife, so sure that she will find the money in the bag because she implanted it there herself, began searching the bag. But to her greatest surprise, there was no money inside the bag. She said, the money must have been here. I'm sure the money is here. Where did you put the money? Don't you dare lay your hands on my son, the man said. You have searched the bag and there is nothing there. The wife now descended on the husband. You are talking to me your wife, you that I'm even managing? The husband ignored what she just said about managing him and focused on the son. You are maltreating my son when you cannot even give me any child. We have gone to the hospital and the doctor said there is nothing wrong with me. I have fathered one child already, so there is nothing wrong with me according to the doctor. But here you are, maltreating the only son I have, and now you are accusing him of stealing. You have searched his belongings and you have not found anything inside there, and you're still continuing to say he's the one that stole your money. He didn't steal any money from you. I feel like you have to go and search and be sure. Maybe you misplace it. The wife still insisted the stepson is a thief and should be sent away. The boy quietly suggested the woman should check her pockets. The woman nearly shook his eye. The father asked the boy again for the last time, did you touch her money? The boy said no, but let her check her pockets. Maybe the money is inside there. The woman said the boy must be crazy. So sure that the money isn't there, she put her in her pocket and searched, but lo and behold, there inside her pocket was the money she accused the boy of stealing. The husband brought out the money and said, is this not the money you accused my son of stealing? What is the money doing inside your pockets? Do I know? The wife said. Maybe your son is a witch. See, you have to send this boy out of the house. You have to send him out of the house before he kills us all. She She even made an attempt to drag the boy out of the father's side, but the father didn't allow. Leave my son alone. The wife turned on the husband. Oh, you want to beat me? Try it. I will jack you up. I will break you. I will hospitalize you, said the wife. There shall be no peace in this house if you don't return this boy to wherever he came from. He is not your son. You cannot father a child. Because if you can, I would have been pregnant by now. Forget what the doctor said. The problem is from you. The husband, still holding on to his son, asked her, before I left the house, you asked me for some money. I gave it to you. How come you are now accusing my son of stealing the same money that is inside your pockets? The husband said it seems she doesn't know what to use the money for. Or she's playing with the money. So, since he has better things to do with the money, he's going to keep it so he can use it for better things. The son went back into the house. The stepmother dragged the husband back. Okay, bring back the money. You gave it to me. It's mine now. Why are you taking it back? But the man told her, you didn't know how to make use of this money. You wanted to use it and cause problems, so I'm taking it away from you. And he walked away. The wife stood there. The wife became very angry, saying, how can the husband believe his son over her? She is his wife and she should be the one that the man believed. But everything she was saying was in vain, for the man had walked away. Hatred and envy has made this woman plant this money inside the stepson's school bag, not knowing her biological daughter has seen everything, and crawled into the table in front, hiding, so she can later do something about what her mom just did. The innocent boy was still praying when the woman's biological daughter came out from the table she has been hiding and opened the school bag, removed the money that was planted there by her mom, and closed the bag again. What she did was strange because she returned the money back into her mother's handbag. The father came out and asked the boy to stand up so he can drop them in school. When the mom came out, the man's wife, who is the boy's stepmother, came out. She complained she can't find the money. The money that was given to her by the husband to go to the market and get some food stuff. She said she can't find it. The husband told her to go to the house and look for it. Instead of going to look for the money, the woman told the boy that was standing beside the father that he is the thief and should bring out the money. The father, hearing this, was surprised. He told her that it is too early for all the problems she's trying to cause and he doesn't have time for this. He needs to go and drop the children, both the son and the daughter, in school. The woman still insisted it is the boy that took the money and demanded the boy return the money. The husband turned to the boy and asked him if he has by any chance seen the mother's money. The boy says no, but the wife still insisted that it is the boy that took the money and is lying about it. The boy says he has no idea of the money she speaks of. The husband told her it is too early for the problem she's trying to cause. And why is she insisting it is the boy when there are a lot of other people in the house? Moreover, the man asked her if she has asked her own daughter. At least maybe the girl has seen it and has carried it and kept it in a safe place for her. But the wife said no, that she is so sure that it is the boy that carried the money. The little boy still insisted he did not see any money and has not touched any of her money. The father decided to check the boy's bag, but the wife collected it. She was so sure that she would see the money inside. Of course, she planted it there. She wanted to use this and disgrace the boy, or probably send the boy out of the house. When she opened the bag, she checked the first partition. She did not see the money. She opened the second one. She still couldn't find the money. She was so sure that the money would be inside there. The stepmom even went on to say that she has been suspecting the boy of stealing all her money, but today she will catch him because she will find evidence. She went on to open the book. She scattered everything, but the husband told her that when she's done scattering the boy's book, she should arrange it back. The woman, in anger, not finding the money inside there, asked the boy where he puts the money. At this point, the woman's biological daughter, hearing all the commotion, came out. When the daughter came out, the mom asked the daughter to stand aside, that she is so sure her own daughter can never steal like this thief. And when the innocent daughter tried to tell the father what transpirates between the stepmom and the stepbrother, the mother tried to shoot the girl and shut the girl up. But the father hold the girl. The girl, confident that her father is by her side, went to the mom's handbag and opened the bag. When the father asked her how she knew the money was inside there, she explained everything to the father, telling the father she saw when the mom puts the money inside her stepbrother's school bag. And when she saw that, she went and removed the money and returned it to the handbag because she knew the money belongs to her mom. The woman quickly denied it, saying the little girl is too little and too small to know what she's talking about. She asked the girl to shut up and not repeat rubbish. But the husband says the little girl cannot lie. You and I know this girl. You know she's not a liar. She doesn't make up things. And how does she know the money is inside your handbag if she actually lies about it? The man was disappointed and ashamed. He told the wife if she is not ashamed that the little girl she's supposed to be teaching morals is the one correcting her behavior, is the one trying to save her own brother. The wife still insisted she has no idea of what the man is talking about. But the girl says yes, she has seen when the woman puts the money in the brother's school bag. The woman at this point became very angry. She threatened to beat the girl and says if the girl is not her biological daughter, she would have done something to the girl. The father, hearing this, says he can never stand and watch the mother treat the girl in any bad or harmful way just because the girl is telling the truth. The wife told the husband that the boy, the stepson, is actually a thief and she knows it. It's just that the boy and the father is trying to cover everything up. The husband, hearing this, became angry. But the wife wasn't ready to repent. He wasn't even remorseful or afraid for what she has just done to the boy. The husband calmly turned to her and asked her what she was trying to achieve by trying to frame up this boy. The man wondered why she would treat the boy in such a way. You're supposed to be a mother, says the man. You're supposed to take care of this boy even though he is not your biological son. But the fact that he is my son, you're supposed to embrace him. I married you into this house so you can also take care of this boy even when I'm not around. But what did you do? You frame him up. The woman arrogantly told the man that all the things he's saying is not getting into her head. All she wants to hear is that he is ready to send this boy back to his mom or back to the village. Let him stay with the grandparents. In response, the husband told her that the wife is something like a stranger because this certainly can never be the woman he got married to. This is not the woman who loves and welcomes every child. His lovely wife would have never tried to frame up this innocent boy. The wife says that she is tired of taking care of the boy. The boy is not my biological son, so why should I be the one taking care of him? The husband told her if she wasn't aware that he has a son already before she agreed to marry him. He has never hid the fact that he has a boy already. And she, when she wanted to get married to him, says she loves the boy and will treat the boy like her own child. Listening to all the rubbish the woman was saying, the man regretted the day his first wife died, leaving the small boy to him. He told her that the reason he is married to her is because the boy's mom died while giving birth to the boy. If not, she wouldn't have been here to maltreat the boy the way she is maltreating him. The wife told the husband that yes, the man told her that he has a boy before she got married to him. But she accepted it just to get into the house. She needed to accept it so she can plan her next step. And now she's married to the man and she even has a girl child for him. It is time for her to take the next step, which is to send the boy out of the house. The man calmly told her if she is aware that the house she and her daughter is staying in was built by the son's late mother. And the most shocking thing is that the mom actually willed the house which they are staying to the boy. So she cannot send the boy out of his own house because the house belongs to the little boy. The wife didn't believe him. How can this big house and everything inside belong to the boy, this little boy here? Impossible. But the husband says if she wants, he can show the documents. The woman, before she dies, has done everything, has willed everything to the boy. So if there is anybody to leave, it should be you, woman, says the man. Bringing his two children together, he asked the woman never in her life to try to cause hatred between the two children. He also says that he loves the father, his daughter loves his brother, and is ready to defend him at every given opportunity. You should also learn from your daughter, because you are the one that's supposed to take care of these children. The same way you love your daughter, the same way you love the son, the same way you care for your daughter, you should also care for this boy. The same way you value your daughter, you should also value this boy. Instead of trying to bring him down, instead of trying to send him out of his mother's house. And I also told the woman, because of her actions, the money that was given to her by him, he's going to take it back. He's going to keep it, since obviously she doesn't know what to do with it. He said he's going to let what just happened today to slide, hoping it's going to be the last time this will ever happen. If this ever happen again, since you cannot send this boy out of this house because this house actually belongs to him, and you don't want him to stay in the same house as you probably look for another house, not with my money, but with your money, since you don't want to share the same roof with him. And baby, by the time you realize and find yourself out there in the street, your arrogance and your hatred will leave you. But the woman didn't agree. She still couldn't believe that the house she has been claiming and saying she wants to stay in this house and enjoy herself, she couldn't believe that the house actually belonged to the boy's late mother, that it was the mom that built the house before she died and had already willed everything to the boy. The husband told her before she tried to hate someone, she should try to find out the truth. And if this boy one day, after being maltreated by her for several years, if this boy wake up one day and tries to send her out of the house, he will have no other choice because it is the boy's house. So it is in her best action for her to try as much as she can to treat the boy well, to make him feel love and at home, to make him feel wanted in his own house. Turning to her own daughter, whom she is disappointed in, she told the daughter for her to learn how to keep her mouth shut. But the daughter told her she cannot keep quiet, especially when she is trying to frame her brother as a thief. The husband, saying that she is still unrepentant after everything, decided she is dangerous and shouldn't be trusted with the son. So he told her to get into the house, pack her things and leave. The woman, hearing this, started begging the man. Even her own daughter handed her a handbag, saying she should leave. She wants to enjoy the house with her father and her brother. The woman, hearing this, began to beg and plead, asking the man to forgive her. The wife also begged the little boy, whom she hated and maltreated. She begged the boy to forgive her, that she doesn't want to leave her husband's house. The father also helped, saying that the wife has seen the wrong in her actions and has repented. Out of love that he still has for the wife, he turned to the little boy and also told the boy to forgive the mother, saying she has seen that what she has been doing is not the right thing to treat a boy. He, the small boy, should forgive the woman and take the woman back, that the woman has promised never to hurt him ever again. The little boy agrees. The woman, saying this, went on her knees and begged the husband, pleading with him to forgive her, that she would never maltreat the boy ever again. She gave the man her words that she will never repeat, maltreat, or try to frame up the boy ever again. The husband, with love in his eyes, told her he has forgiven her and gave her the money, saying he wants his children to come back to the house and eat. Asking her how many children he has, the woman said 2. The woman promised the man that she will love the 2 children equally. The man asked her to go into the house and prepare so she can go to the market and get food stuff for the house. The man says that this should be a lesson to every other person. Never go into anybody's life without knowing everything about them, their history, and every other person in the person's life. And if you find out they have a child already, be sure that you will be able to accept them as your own And if you know you will not be able to do so, kindly step out of the person's life. Don't go in there to threaten, to maltreat, or to hurt any other person, be it a child or an adult.